What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Aaron here. It is Wednesday the 12th of March, and once again we are talking all things DeFi and AI agents on this show, guys. The only show on YouTube that is covering DeFi and AI agents every single day, the intersection of decentralized finance and AI. Okay, guys, now look, I know the markets gave us a little bit of a respite yesterday. There was finally some green. Let's hope that does continue. As you know from my previous videos, we've been focusing very heavily on the debt relief token that was launched by Grock AI, as well as various other tokens that have done well associated to Grock and the whole Bankr ecosystem. And really the kind of base Bankr narrative is really what's keeping this part of the industry alive over the last few days, guys, because there's a lot of gains coming in despite the wider market downturn. So look, let's get into the markets today. Look, we're on the AI agents CoinGecko page here. As you can see, the Venice token is up 12.7% today on the daily. Now let's not forget the Venice token airdrop has now concluded its airdrop claim. Okay, guys, so if the market does recover from here, then Venice token should have seen close to a bottom from here. You'd say there's still a chance it could go down if the market continues to go down, but you know, airdrop feature has now been claimed, and therefore there should be much less selling pressure onto the token. It's now sat here, you know, under 100 million market cap, and I believe it does have quite a lot of potential. If I'm being honest with you guys, they do seem to ship very fast, as you saw from a previous video. They already integrated the new Alibaba framework very quickly, like just as it was announced. And they also announced the other day that you can start so you can prompt, and you can also get responses, you know, using voice on their platform, which is pretty cool, guys. You can also download the voice if you'd want to do that and listen back to it in your own time. You can choose different voice commands, voice accents that come back to you. So pretty cool. They've added voice, but the main thing is that the airdrop has now concluded for Venice token. Okay, guys. Now moving further down, as you can see, AI16Z is also down 8% today. Not great really to see. Also the other competing framework Rig is also down 12.5%. Obviously Rig now is announcing its new handshake projects for its new handshake program, which we'll talk about later on in the show. So there is some exciting projects coming through Rig that we want to update you on. Going further down the page, guys, as you can see, Bankr 10% up again. Lovely. Now at $39 million market cap, guys. It did actually get higher than that. It's now cooled off a little bit, but it does seem to be going for it again. Bankr is getting so much attention, guys, but so many people are using Tanker now to launch tokens. So great to see Bankr giving us some hope in the market. Sally here also 41.6% rise. We haven't covered Sally so far on the video, but basically this is a coin which is it's an AI agent, shall I say, that is focused on basically improving your health. So who doesn't need that? And to be honest with you, with the way the markets has been the last couple of months, I could definitely do with some health improvements. So keeping a close eye on Sally. Let's see if this actually takes off. At the moment it's still in waitlist stage. I did check it out earlier, so there's nothing we can really play with, but of course, who doesn't want to be healthier? So obviously the target market is virtually everyone. Okay, guys, moving over to the DeFi category here. As you can see, AIXBT is just down only, guys. Gosh, I really hope we didn't have many people here buying at the top when it was around 600 million. It's now down at 84 million. It's getting close to being flipped on this DeFi category on CoinGecko by the likes of Pal AI, ChainGPT as well. They're getting very close, guys. It wouldn't surprise me if we see the flipping happening very soon. It's pretty depressing for AIXBT holders, I'm sure. There's a lot of negative sentiment now, obviously, naturally, like any project with prices like that. And as you can see here, like the top 5 or 6 coins on DeFi all have kind of similar downward slopes here. Hey, Anon under $5 is pretty criminal, if you ask me, guys, considering how much they're shipping and what they're building. Going further down the page here, Bankr's also on here as well. We've already spoken about them. We're seeing a 20% rise in SNI, which is great to see SNI wake up. It has a lot of attention on X a few weeks ago, but then died down. Now seems to be coming back. And Talbot up 53% on the daily. We're seeing a huge amount of inflows at the moment in the BitTensor ecosystem, which again we will talk about on a future video to see how we can best take advantage of that. But no surprise to see coins associated to BitTensor with a big daily rise there. 53% is huge. To be honest with you, Gatsby is another one that is people keep messaging me on Twitter about to cover it. 16% up today is not bad. It's not bad, but we're starting to get into the micro caps, guys. So look, in general, there are some coins to be positive about here. Of course, it's not all green like we'd like to see, but basically look at Bankr coin up 45% this week. It's been leading the market and leading the narrative for this last week or so. So look, guys, let's get into cookie.fun. So yeah, as you can see, moving on to the specific AI agent charts here, Bankr and Clanker 1 and 2, which is quite incredible really, because obviously after virtuals virtually left the base ecosystem to join Solana. I know they're still available on base, but they really did move their attention over to Solana. We thought that could be the death knell of base with the kind of AI agent and DeFi space, but as you can see with Bankr and Clanker here, they're now starting to get mindshare back. It is the top mindshare project here in all of AI agents. So look, I think we're all pretty much aware of what Bankr is. We've spoken about it on the channel a few times, guys. We do actually have some news associated to Bankr, which is pretty bullish. Deployer again is the main guy behind Bankr, and up until yesterday, you actually needed 5 million Bankr coins to deploy tokens using Bankr, but now they've removed it. Okay, so in yesterday's video I said you needed 5 million coins, and then what do you know, as soon as I publish it, Deploy is now saying that you actually don't need 5 million coins anymore, and it's completely free for anyone to deploy coin on X using Bankr. So that's fantastic, obviously. And now, what is under the hood of Bankr? Well, what Bankr allows you to do, it allows you to launch and deploy a coin on X, but it actually uses the underlying infrastructure of Clanker. Okay, so let's not get confused, Bankr and Clanker, they are two different things, and as you can see here, Clanker is following up with Bankr on the mindshare. Okay, guys, look, as you can see, Clanker is actually sat at 71.38 million market cap. It's almost double or so of the Bankr market cap, but doesn't seem to be spoken about as much as Bankr. Now, if we head over here, you can see, guys, I actually touched 80 million 2 days ago, and then saw a massive sell-off there, guys. So I would be wary of this 80 million mark. If we break through that, should be quite positive. But look at that huge sell-off right down to 56. It's now recovering, guys. It's now at 70 million market cap. But you're probably wondering, like, what is Clanker, right? So let's head over to Clanker itself, because Clanker is basically what they're calling an autonomous meme coin launcher on Farcaster and Base. Okay, free to use, get paid if you post a banger. So there is this website called On-Chain Culture that's done a bit of a recent deep dive into Clanker, and as you can see here, the coins that it's launching is doing extremely well recently. So if we scroll further down, so the total tokens DEX volume crosses 2.1 billion in February with Clanker token launches. Okay, for monthly and total DEX volume, that is a lot, by the way. 73,000 tokens launched over 4 versions so far, guys. And if you've been following the news, you'll see that Pump.Fun, basically their statistics is going down every day. Less and less people are using Pump.Fun to launch tokens. Their revenue is going down, and Clanker seems to be the new kind of cool kid on the block. Okay, guys, they're not positioning themselves as a Pump.Fun competitor. They're trying to be a bit more serious than Pump.Fun. So as you can see here, it says Clanker is distinct from launchpads like Pump.Fun. Pump is meme coin focused, while Clanker is doubling down on tokenizing projects. Azora's strategy is purpose built for tokenizing content around images, videos, and GIFs. They're collectively growing the Base ecosystem. Okay, guys, so it does seem like they're trying to not get too close to comparing themselves to Pump.Fun in terms of their positioning. And of course, Pump.Fun is mainly focused on Solana. Obviously Clanker is focused on Base. Okay, it always seems to be Solana or Base, Solana or Base. And here we go. So as you can see here, we can see Clanker. So Bankr becomes the number 2 token by market cap at $27 million. Basically, these are tokens that have launched, with Clanker. And as you can see, their DRB, which is, of course, the debt relief token we've been talking about. Fartcoin is always there, and then other. So yeah, guys, look, I think this Clanker ecosystem is definitely one to watch. They seem to be outperforming the market really well. And lots of people on Twitter are saying, like, oh, what bear market? Clanker is just a bull market. The tokens coming out. I did come across a pretty cool website that I really wanted to show you guys because it's a good way to summarize the tokens that are coming out of Clanker. Okay, so it's called clanked.in. So as you can see here, you'll see it's kind of like a Pump.Fun setup where you can see all the different new kind of tokens that have been launching using Clanker as they go live. Of course, there's debt relief token there, and also Grockster as well that we've covered before, but there's tons of others, guys, as well. Okay, so if we just go in here and say what is Clank.Fun, so it gives us a bit more detail as to what is Clank.Fun, such as, if you hold Clank.Fun token, you can launch on Clank.Fun for free. Every coin is immediately launches as an ERC20 on Uniswap V3 with perma-locked single-sided LP powered by Clanker. Creators earn 0.4% of trading volume via LP's fees. Launched a coin that trades $1 million volume, you'll earn around $4,000 in fees. Okay, guys? Now, talking about fees and talking about projects that have launched on Clanker, we're talking about Debt Relief Bot, because as I said to you earlier this week, Grock is going to be a millionaire by the end of the week. That was my prediction on Monday. Okay, so let's see how that's doing, shall we? Well, June have created a dashboard here just for Grock himself. The total fees claimed here is already very close to $500,000. So I would say by the end of the week, it looks very likely that Grock is going to become a millionaire AI LLM. Okay, and hopefully we'll get that all hallowed tweet from Elon Musk that will pump our bags to Valhalla. Like in the last 24 hours, fees claimed 100k in the last 24 hours. Oh my days, $4,000 an hour. Man, I want to be an AI LLM. I want to be an AI LLM. If that's how much I'm getting paid,
that's a good idea.
Look at this fantastic stuff. You can see here, obviously, the Grock tokens deployed on Clanker. 340k of total fees just on Debt Relief Bot itself in terms of just the Debt Relief Bot tokens. There's also some ETH tokens that were collected in fees as well, hence why it's actually higher than that number. But yeah, insane, guys. 73.4 million total volume here, 16 million 24-hour volume. Very, very exciting to see. Okay, so yeah, look, this narrative just seems to keep running and running, guys. We'll keep you updated exactly what is happening here between DRB token, Bankr, and Clanker, because it is pretty much the most exciting that we can see thing here. We can see in the AI agent space. Okay, guys, next up we're talking about Griffain. Okay, look, Griffain is at a disgustingly crazy market cap of 37 million. Okay, guys, look at that chart. It is ugly. Okay, I warn you, it is ugly. It actually tapped $600 million here, and now obviously you can see it's around 37. In fact, even Bankr has just flipped it. I'm not saying that we should buy Griffain, but I'm saying that when you have a project that's been 600 million, it's down to 37, and they're consistently shipping, and they've got the likes of Anatoly bull posting about Griffain, it is something we need to be looking at, guys. It is. Let's just be honest. It is. He said this is pretty close to what I imagined an agentic Solana super app would look like. So if we just took away any biases against Griffain and just said Toly is going to launch or tweet or support an agentic Solana super app, what would the price of that be in your mind? Would it be 37 million?
Absolutely not.
I don't think so, guys. I don't think it will be. So therefore, I do think that there is possibilities here. And when Anatoly's clearly got his eyes on this, it is interesting at a $37 billion market cap. I don't care what anyone says. Okay. And anyway, the news here that he quote tweeted was that he was talking about the introduction of sponsored agents for Griffain. Okay. So what is sponsored agents? Sponsored agents is basically what you can do here is you can create your own AI agents in Griffain, which you can customize with over 100 different actions, 100 plus different actions, and they're constantly adding new actions to Griffain. And then you add energy to your account, and you can basically sponsor that energy for other people to use. So basically you can allow people to use the AI agent that you've created and basically allow them to use it for free. And Anatoly is ball posting this himself, guys. We shouldn't be ignoring this. Like, it is interesting. If you ask me, it does add a lot more credibility to the project himself. It's not the first time I think that the Solana founders have been talking about Griffain, but at these prices, it does look like there could be potential value there. All right, guys, next up, we're talking about Sonic. Okay, so Sonic has been getting a lot of attention recently. We're really excited about Sonic. There's some great builders there. There's some fantastic APRs right now that you can get in DeFi itself. But I want to obviously talk about DeFi here because, the hackathon has concluded, the Sonic DeFi hackathon, and there was a massive prize pool, $295,000, and there was over 283 projects, that was submitted for this hackathon, which is very, very bullish, of course, for the Sonic ecosystem, guys, especially when you've got the likes of Andre Cronje, a legendary DeFi, a legend behind Sonic, and of course, Danielle Sesta from Hey Anon is also a big part of the Sonic ecosystem, also with their DEX WAGMI. So how do we actually find the projects that have launched here? So for those guys that really, really want to start cradle snatching projects super early, which would probably be a good thing for you to do, when you actually do it like this, it actually says the private biddles list. You can't see it, but I did some research and I think I found a way that you can actually find it. Okay, so if you just go to dorahacks.io.biddle and just forego this Sonic DeFi hackathon page, it takes you to like a bunch of projects that have been added to DoraHacks. So if we search Biddle by name, we type Sonic, and we can see here the most recent, submissions obviously for Sonic has been this DeFi hackathon. So, for example, Sonic Starter empowers AI agents as autonomous digital assets, yada, yada, updated 1 day ago. And it's got the team details here, LinkedIn, etc., etc. I don't know what this project is, just an example. But if you wanted to get in the trenches and you wanted to be early on DeFi and AI agents on Sonic, this could be the way to do it. Okay, guys, dorahacks.io/biddle. I saw some people on X trying to ask, how do I find the projects? That's how you find the project. So guys, dive in. If you find some promising projects, please just text me on Twitter so I can dive into it again with you as well, guys. And let's try to find some epic projects coming onto the Sonic ecosystem together. Okay, guys, next up, we're talking about Web3 AI smart glasses. Okay, Web3 AI smart glasses. Yes, that's right. AI Web3 smart glasses. Okay, so what is this and what am I talking about? Well, as you can see here, Up Network is thrilled to partner with Eliza OS to power the world's first Web3 AI smart glasses. Okay, guys, Eliza agents and plugins will unify multi-agent swarms across 18 billion smart devices globally. Eliza OS will be featured on Up nodes, powering over 185,000 active nodes worldwide. Okay, guys, so it's relatively scarce, like the information here about what these Web3 AI smart glasses are. The project behind this, Up Network, they have received a grant from Movement Foundation to power the ecosystem and growth. And if we go into this a little bit further with regards to like who Up Network is, well, they say they're building the autonomous infrastructure for the next wave of Web3 mass adoption. Our agentic OS converts natural language commands into automated multi-chain workflows powered by a decentralized network of AI agents and real-time crypto intelligence. Now, from what I can see, Up Network haven't even launched yet. They haven't done their TGE. They're still raising capital. So this partnership with Eliza to power the world's first Web3 AI smart glasses is pretty substantial, I think, for their growth. But it also begs the question, what are these Web3 AI smart glasses? I've done some research online. I couldn't find anything about these Web3 AI smart glasses, to be honest with you. But it does obviously get us thinking about the impact of decentralized compute across wearable technology, which is clearly coming, guys, as you can see here with this AI smart glasses. I'm always a little bit not sure about kind of smart glasses. I know there's those Ray-Ban ones, right, where you can basically click photos and videos and join the internet. I'm not sure how well they've taken off. But look, let's see. Let's keep an eye on this because it is obviously interesting if it's going to be a wearable product that we can bring into the real world. And it's obviously powered by AI and, of course, Eliza open source framework. So, yeah, just wanted to put this on your attention, guys, because it does look like something that could end up basically being a consumer device. All right, guys, that's another wrap today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Look, I'm super excited for Grock AI to hit $1 million in its wallet, guys. I think it's going to be a historic achievement and could take the tokens into new heights and, of course, could get Elon Musk's attention. Look, guys, I think it's fantastic to see the likes of Bankr and Clanker getting so much mindshare. We've seen huge KOLs like the likes of Board Elon now using Bankr and Clanker as well to launch his own tokens. This seems to just be going one way only, guys, which is fantastic to see. And it's breathed a huge amount of life into the base ecosystem after the disappointment with the virtuals. Okay, guys, look, if you've been enjoying the content, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. And I'll see you guys back here again tomorrow.